Sometimes caregivers, parents of children with intellectual and developmental disabilities need someone in their corner for support to help guide them, cheer for them, and fight for them. And that's exactly what Debbie Whitford with the Art Kent County does for so many families, including the Moran family. Debbie, Melissa, and Amelia, thank you for all being here with us today.
Thanks for having us.
So Debbie, first just talk about, your role to help viewers understand what you do.
Okay, so one of the services that we provide at Art Kent is special education advocacy. In my role as an advocate, I work with parents to help them understand what services are available and how to access them. And that can include developing an individual education plan. It can be assisting with communication between parents and staff, and then negotiating for services to help meet their child's needs. An individual education plan, or an IEP, is a written document specifically for students with disabilities that once they're found eligible, helps the student make educational progress and reach their goals. So I've had the privilege of working with Melissa for the past year to help develop an educational individual education plan, or IEP, for Amelia. Melissa reached out to the ARC because she was looking for more support for Amelia. And today we have the privilege of having them join us, and they wanted to share their story and their journey.
So Melissa, discuss some of the challenges Amelia faced in school.
Sure. So it was really difficult. She dealt with a lot of behavioral issues. The placement just wasn't the right fit. She also was struggling academically as well. And we just didn't feel like we had a good fit for her disability, and later found out she is autistic.
So talk about when you decided to reach out to the ARC for help.
To be honest, I was at the end of my rope. I was feeling really isolated. We were new to the district that we were in, and I just wasn't speaking the right language to get the help that we needed, to get the support that Amelia needed. And so that's kind of when I decided to reach out to the ARC.
So how are things different for you and Amelia now that that IEP is in place? What does that mean for you?
It's been a huge change. Debbie is just wonderful. She has helped us to speak that right language, to be able to get the right placement that Amelia needed. She's in an alternative program now. She was able to grow academically this year, gaining an extra credit this semester. She caught up really quickly to her peers doing that program. She's also just really loves the place that she's at. She's happy. Probably more importantly, she feels safe and loved, and she's not fighting with me to go to school anymore. She's kind of taken ownership of doing that for getting to school. So
I love that. Amelia, how are things going for you in school now? I know you're on break, but how are things going?
Great, phenomenal, amazing, if you will. Honestly, I love going to school. I love my teachers, Miss Wilcox, Miss Nieder, and Miss Pepke. They're all the best. They have kept me accountable and have kept me just in place and on the right path to getting even an extra credit this semester and just doing great. I get a lot of appraisal, and I just feel safe enough to even go to school and not have to reach for my phone every 2 seconds to call my mom and want to go home. So it's been really great and amazing.
That's awesome.
And honestly, I fight with my mom that I want to go back to school.
Oh, wow. So what are your hopes for after school?
I want to be a pet groomer, mobile, though. So being with animals I've always loved being with animals, and have always wanted to love cosmetology, and so mix the two, you get grooming. So, but then I wanted to think outside of the box, which is typically me, and so I thought, what if I did it mobily so that people didn't have to come to me and I could go to them.
Debbie, what's this like for you to see? How great they're doing?
Heartwarming. Because there's a lot of parents out there that are struggling, and they don't have to do this alone. it can be very overwhelming for a parent to walk into a team meeting of 7 to 12 people, and to have somebody come in there and be on, really understand the process and be able to lean on that person to help empower them is huge. I've been down the road myself, and I know that I know what success looks like for our kids with disabilities, and we need to have high hopes for them.
Yeah. Thank you all for coming in.
Yeah.
A couple breaks off from school, okay? And then school start back again. Thank you all for being here with us. And the ARC is celebrating 75 years of helping so many families like the Morans. If you would like more information on how to give, visit arkkent.org.